Hello friends, welcome everyone to Portraits of Fame channel. Check out the story of the 10 actors who publicly declared that they hated their characters. 1. George Clooney, Batman/Batman and Robin. George Clooney hated his portrayal in the film Batman and Robin, which he classified as terrible. The only way to talk honestly about things is to include yourself and your shortcomings in those things. Like, when I say Batman and Robin is a terrible movie, I always think I sucked in it because I was number one, but also because it allows you the ability to say, having said that I got sucked in, I can also say that none of those other elements worked either. You know, lines like freeze, then the other actors. But before we continue, I recommend you to subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss out on valuable information like this today, okay? 2. Robert Pattinson, Edward/Twilight Saga. The vampire Edward Cullen, main character of the Twilight Saga, dragged a legion of passionate fans to the cinemas, but Robert Pattinson didn't like his character at all. The more I read the script, the more I hate this guy, so that's how I play him, as a self-hating manic depressive. Also, he's a 108-year-old virgin, so he obviously has some issue. 3. Marion Cotillard, Talia al Ghul/Batman, The Dark Knight. A scene can ruin everything, and this was the case for Marion Cotillard in the scene where she played the death of the character Talia al Ghul in Batman The Dark Knight. We're all in the same boat, but sometimes things get out of hand and nobody notices. There's a mistake, and when you see it on screen you think, why? Why did they leave that take? Either they're all to blame or nobody is. I think people's reaction was a little disproportionate. It's hard to be branded just by that scene. I always do my best to show authenticity in each character, so it's hard to be so remembered for something like that. 4. Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds found certain details of Green Lantern bizarre and spoke poorly of the film and the character on more than one occasion. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. Does the suit come off your skin? And I was like, he has a powerful ring that can create anything. Well, what can beat the ring? They didn't answer. I was like, well, something needs to be overcome, or it won't be very interesting. They put the ring on the table and told me to put it on. I thought, it's not real, is it? It was really bizarre. 5. Daniel Craig, James Bond/007. I'd rather break that glass and slit my wrists, was what Daniel Craig told an interviewer for British entertainment magazine Time Out when asked about returning to play James Bond. In the end, Craig didn't cut his wrists and returned to play the secret agent. 6. Halle Berry, Catwoman. You can't criticize Halle Berry for hating Catwoman. The film, released in 2004, received heavy criticism from the media and made the actress receive the Golden Raspberry Award for the worst in cinema in a season. Halle Berry considers the character her rock bottom. I'd like to thank Warner Brothers. Thank you for putting me through this great shit, this horrible movie. You know, this is exactly what my career needed. I was at the top, and Catwoman took me to the bottom. 7. Kate Winslet, Rose Bukater/Titanic. Titanic is a great classic and won many fans, but in an interview with The Telegraph, actress Kate Winslet revealed that she did not like her interpretation of Rose. Every scene I'm like, really? Did you like it? My God, even my American accent, I can't hear that. It's horrible. I hope you are much better now. It sounds very self-indulgent, but actors tend to be quite critical of their own work. I have a hard time watching any of my performances, but watching Titanic I think, oh my God, I want to redo this, said the actress, who was nominated for an Oscar for her work with the character. 8. Sandra Bullock, Annie Porter/Speed 2. Sandra Bullock stated that the movie Speed 2 did not make any sense. There's a movie I was in and nobody really liked it after a while. I'm still ashamed I made it. It's called Speed 2. I've never denied it, but the movie makes no sense. It's a slow ship, going slowly towards an island, he told 2Fab. 9. Harrison Ford, Rick Deckard/Blade Runner, The Android Hunter. Harrison Ford did not approve of the controversial dubbing that he was forced to record for the final Blade Runner, The Android Hunter. In addition, he stated that he did not like the film. I didn't like the movie one way or the other, with or without. I played a detective who didn't have any investigation to do. In terms of how I related to the material, I found it very difficult. There were things that were going on, who were really crazy. 10. Sylvester Stallone, Joe Bomowski/Stop. Otherwise Mama Shoots. The star not only did not like his character, but he insisted on detonating the movie Stop. Otherwise Mama Shoots. Perhaps one of the worst films in the entire solar system, including alien productions we have never seen. Well, if you found it interesting and liked the information, then take a few seconds of your time to share it with your friends and family. And don't forget that here you'll find news and stories about famous people and celebrities. A big hug. Until the next video.